feel that wind. And one of the things I want to also order are some fork mounted wind deflectors. The Indian brand is out of stock. Saw some good reviews for them. Can't find them on eBay or elsewhere. I've got the is it JEC, I think, customs, that a lot of people use on my Super Chief Limited. I honestly can't tell if they helped or not. I've mentioned you kind of forget what version 1.0 felt like. You can tell I was playing around with the 360 camera. We'll see if the footage looks any good worth sharing. I probably should have pointed that camera toward me. I just realized it's 360, but you still have to stitch it together. One of the commenters noted in one of the videos about how I have a nice area to go riding around, and that's definitely true out here. You know, I can head out from the house, pretty much pick side roads. Now, people are coming home from work right now, but you know, a lot of times I come out and I might not pass another car, or maybe just one or two cars for like 20 minutes. It's like you're just out here by yourself. Nobody riding up on you if you don't want that. And even if they do, you just pull over, let somebody pass, and kind of test your own thing and do your own thing. So I've put, you know, my 2.5 years of riding, I think is what I looked back, about, what was I up to, about 25,000 miles. You know, I've definitely done a few longer trips, only one where I stayed overnight, but a lot of them have just been riding around here, these back roads, and all around this rural suburban area. The area I'm in right now is rural. About 25-30 minutes it gets a little more suburban. We'll see if this Insta 360 angle is any better. I just moved it slightly. I tell you, these rear shocks, after adding air in them, I mentioned that in another video, how much better it felt. It really is amazing. And for you experienced riders, you already know that, but from my Scout and Super Chief, the shocks are not great. And I could have done a lot better on that right there. But this is pretty good. I feel like there's a lot of wind coming up. See, I've got the soft lowers on there, so it makes me wonder, like, I guess the deflectors maybe catch the gap. I think once I get the heated grips on and that reduced reach kickstand I mentioned, I may be done with the changes. I think I've come down on the side that I'm not going to put any logo, Indian headdress in place of the logo. And I don't think I'm going to put anything on the saddlebags. I think I don't mind not having my iPhone mounted. I have my navigation here when I need it. I go back and forth on the iPhone because I'm an iPhone junkie and I could see the advantage, but it's also a distraction. I think I'm going to keep the LED lights I put on. I think I got the bars where I like them. I just need more warmer weather. I'm torn on the backrest. For rides like this, when I'm out, I'm good with no backrest. But on longer trips, definitely feel the value of it. It doesn't look bad on it, but it definitely makes me sit more upright, and I kind of like feeling like I'm in the bike. There was a death right here at this intersection, I think, where a guy ran the stop sign, and you know, you could see what would happen. He got hit right here, and I can't remember if the person he hit almost also died, but he did. Beautiful scenery out there. Always intrigued by leaving that tree right there next to the house. I tell you, this head covering I could see would help with. I've gotten sunburnt some days riding, on my cheeks and under my eyes. I can see where this would help. I am sweating a bit. It's only in the 60s. Any of you guys ever been to Sturgis? Or I guess Daytona's the other big one. I've been to none. No plans to necessarily go. I'm intrigued by the people that like don't ride their bikes. They drive and have the bike on a trailer and then get down there and kind of, you know, shuffle along around there. Kind of curious if that's like in the community, is one more favored than the other. Like, I would think to be authentic, you would make it a road trip. I could definitely see the downside, especially the further away you live. But it would also be fun, maybe. If you got to really prepare for a long trip. It would be very far for me, where I live now, to go to Sturgis, for example.